How's everyone doing? And welcome to another top 10 most expensive cards. Today we're counting down the top 10 most expensive cards that you can pull from the Scarlet and Violet base set series. Now, before we get into things, if you have not yet checked it out, definitely go and check out my video from this past Wednesday. You will have a chance to win this 9.5 full art Palkia GX card. All you have to do is watch the video and see that I am absolutely a psychic. No joke, I am legit a psychic in this video. And you will have a chance to win after you see my psychic abilities. I'm not even kidding, I'm legit a psychic in the video. This 9.5 Palkia GX full art. And don't forget to check out my video from this past Saturday. You will also have a chance to win another Pokemon slab as well. Now, let's get down to the top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards that you can pull from the Scarlet and Violet series. Please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel if you're not already a subscriber, turn on those notifications, comment down below what you think of this series and what you want to see next week on the next top 10, and please help me out, get me my watch hours. Watch this video from start to end. Even if you're not in front of the screen, I would appreciate it. Now, let's start off with the top 10. On the top 10 most expensive cards from Scarlet and Violet, we have a Golden Boy going for a not so high rate of $15.42. This card has dropped pretty drastically since the set has first come out only a couple of weeks ago. Don't even have to click on the past year. Any cards that you see on here are definitely going to start out with a high price tag. This one was at $28 and they're going to drop drastically. So never buy cards when they first come out in the set, because odds are they're going to drop drastically. Now, let's get on over to number 9, being the Arcanine EX. Now, this card was supposed to be an absolute fan favorite, and people were going nuts over when they saw the pictures, but it is now only at a $16.03 price tag. Even at the height of this card, it was only at $18.40. So there was a lot of hype over this card. Unfortunately, it did not live up to the expectations for pulls in the packs, putting it at the 9 spot. Now, at number 8, this was heavy controversy, this card, over a huge PokeTuber, Discord, Twitch. He has all this stuff. He's an awesome guy and everything, but there was a lot of controversy about a video he made with this Rolls card coming in at number 8 with $16.50. The controversy was, he said he found from somebody else's study, a lot of people were skipping that, it wasn't his study, it was somebody else's, where they opened up about 6,000 packs. And out of those 6,000 packs, Rolls was the card that they pulled the fewest times. So it was said that this card was the hardest card to pull out of Scarlet and Violet. But it being only 6,000 packs, a steady like that, really wouldn't suffice. You would really have to open up about 100,000 packs to really get a good idea. Still not even a confident one, just a good idea on what the harder cards to pull out of. Because in all honesty, you could just have some crazy luck, and what happens if a common card ends up being the card you pull the least? You know what I'm saying? So, controversy on that. It's literally opinion based pretty much, but Rolls holding it up at number 8 with only a $16.50 price tag. This card has come close to what it started out with at $18.78, only a $2.38 drop. Now we're going down to number 7, being a Golden Nest Ball from Scarlet and Violet. This card has dropped drastically, as you can see, with a price tag of $22.50, now at $16.98. These cards, unfortunately, are not living up to the expectations Scarlet and Violet was given to us by the Pokemon Company. Coming in now at number 6. Yes, 6. You heard that right, because you're going to be shocked when you see it is the Gyarados EX. Along with the Arcanine EX, the Gyarados EX had a bunch of hype around it too. Gyarados EX and Arcanine EX were two cards that I personally thought, with all the hype around them, that they were going to be the hardest to pull cards and the most sought after cards in the Scarlet and Violet series. However, as you can see, they are two of the bottom top 10 cards. So this set, with all the hype around it, unfortunately is not that hype. Hip, hype, hip, whatever. It has a price tag of $21.83. It had a little bit of a bump once it came out, but it has so far since dropped in its value. At number 5, we have ourselves the first of the card. I still cannot pronounce her name, so to help not butcher it, I am just going to say Dr. M. Here is only at a $25.86 price tag. This card started out with a over $60 price tag of nearly $70, but has since then dropped and more than halved itself in value, unfortunately making this card not the hype it was meant to be. Yet again, another Scarlet and Violet card bites the bullet. Coming in at number 4, we got ourselves a pretty substantially beautiful Illustrator's Rare card, with it being a Corradian EX from Scarlet and Violet, one of the new legendaries. But again, like the other ones, this card's price tag has drastically dropped, starting at nearly, actually on the dot, $100 when this card first came out. It has since then dropped down to $26.74, making this so far the most dropped in value card of the Scarlet and Violet series. Coming in at number 3, and we're hoping to pick up that price tag, because Scarlet and Violet, yes, it is a new set, but unfortunately the prices are not matching the hype. Number 3 is going to be the Gardevoir EX, a recent pull of mine in one of my past videos, which I was super happy about, especially it being a number 3 card. It is holding a price tag of $43.44. Starting value with it at over $120. This card has since then dropped to $43.44, and most likely will drop even more, making it so right now this Scarlet and Violet set, if you would want to, I would suggest buying the top 10 most expensive cards as opposed of opening packs and searching for them. You would probably save money buying these top 10 for this set than you would have, spending wise on the set itself. Coming in at the number 2 spot, and hopefully finally a price tag of over $50, we have ourselves a Miraidon EX from the Scarlet and Violet, obviously base set, on still not over $50. It is a, well, you would think a trainer gallery, but he's right there with Fadoo. Fadoo looks so confused, I just noticed that. Another Illustrator's Special Illustrator Rare. It has a price tag of $43.55, and this card, which is kind of confusing because the set came out in March. Yet this card has a price tag that you could have bought of it back in February. I did not notice that. So this must have been a special pickup card that you could have gotten from the set, even though the set wasn't out yet. I don't know how that works. I don't even know if that's illegal. Some of these cards are definitely stolen off the conveyor belt. They were sold back in February on TCG Player, which to me, TCG Player should not be allowing cards to be sold on its website before the set comes out itself, because you're allowing thieves to sell stolen cards. So TCG Player, if you somehow ever see this, look into what you're buying before you're allowed to buy it or allow people to sell, because that's kind of rotten, messed up, and most importantly, illegal. How this card was sold there, I don't know, but to me, that just says illegalness. So this card has a price tag of currently $43.50, and at the absolute pinnacle, it was at $130, which means this card has almost lost $100 in value since its first release. Now, for the number 1 most expensive card in the Scarlet and Violet base set, here we go. We got ourselves another Dr. M alt art from the Scarlet and Violet base set series, or the new way they say it, Special Illustration Rare. this card had a whopping price tag to start out of $265. Since then, it has dropped, not just halved, but has been absolutely sliced down by $200. If you were one of the people that bought this card when it first came out, I do humbly apologize for your loss, because that 200 drop in price tag is an absolute gut punch and should be a reminder for anyone and everyone when a set first comes out to please not buy the cards right off of TCG Player eBay when they first come out. However, I do suggest if you pull the crazy rare card, you do sell it right away, and then after a month, you buy it. Because let's say you pulled it and you sold it for $193. Well, you could buy it now for $64. So you kind of see $130 you made right there. So this just goes to show Scarlet and Violet here. And for every other set from now on, do not buy the cards right when the set first comes out. Because let me tell you, you will be taking quite a gut punch. Thank you everyone for tuning into today's top 10 most expensive cards. If you would like to see one of these episodes in your favor of a certain card you want to see, a certain set, a certain series, a certain year, just comment down below what you would like to see next time on next week's top 10 most expensive Pokemon cards. Until then, thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time on another episode. Peace out. Stay wonderful.